What do they have to do here in this drive?
Well, you would have loved to get points that last drive, no doubt about it. But what Dre Joseph needs to do, continue to lead these guys. They're still very much in this football game. Put a drive together and try to get some points on the board.
Saw those rushing yards, not pretty. Joseph, though, through the air, 7 of 8. Looks to go up again. Willie Quinn on the receiving end. He's been involved in a couple of plays. Young man from Miami, Florida, on the reception. Moves to 6 for Southern.
You're going to see them try to get the ball in Willie Quinn's hands in a variety of ways, much like Deontay Greenberry on the opposite side for Houston. They'll move him around. If he gets single coverage because the defense is worrying too much about Lee Doss, he's got a chance to take it the distance at any time.
Doss, the inside receiver on the right. Nothing there up the middle for Darius Coleman. Into a host of red shirts. There you see Joey Embu from Richmond, Texas. Kind of a Vince Wilfork type. Started 8 games last year and a big man of 312 pounds in the middle of that Cougars defensive line.
Well, anytime you have a linebacker like Derek Matthews, all the success, all the tackles, there's always a guy up front that doesn't get enough credit for keeping those linemen off of him. That's Joey Embu for the Cougars.
3rd and short for the Jags. Just trying to move that pile forward. It's Lee Mitchell, the fullback, his first carry tonight. We'll see if he has enough. Looks like he indeed has moved the sticks for the Jags.
We saw the rushing stats. They continue to try to instill a running game into this offense, but at some point, you got to turn Dre Joseph loose. Let him throw the football, try to get the ball down the field. Maybe you get a matchup you like with Lee Doss. Got to try to get big chunks against this Houston defense.
You surprised we haven't seen Doss very much so far?
I am. I think they're going to try to work him in, but I think Houston's focusing on him as well.
Another flag on the play.
$60 White, snap infraction. 5-yard penalty, first down.
It's a Houston defense trying to find a way to solve Dawson Odoms in Southern, but last year for the Cougars, they gave up more than 36 points a game, almost 500 yards a contest. And that's something they know, first and foremost, has to change for them to be competitive this season.
It has to change, and that's what David Gibbs is here to do. They flashed potential, the 36 sacks, 31 turnovers last year, but they've got to find a way to get off the field.
Joseph will locate Lee Doss. First team all SWAC wide receiver last year, a man who has a chance maybe to play at the next level.
Lee Doss obviously does. Dre Joseph, you see him there. He's going to be looking for Doss, but the most important thing for this Southern team, you saw that first down. They get the 3rd and short first down run, come right back, and there's a penalty. They have to find a way to eliminate those negative plays to put a drive together.
So 2nd and 11 forthcoming for the Jags. Joseph with time, locates Doss again. Up near the 43-yard line. So a couple of plays in this drive where Lee Doss has been targeted.
He really is. He's going to be the first option for Joseph on a lot of plays. But you know what? The quick passing game can be a real weapon for Southern because they have the receiving core and the accurate senior quarterback to do that.
Good tackle by the linebacker Steve Taylor from Cedar Hill, Texas, bringing up this 3rd and 4. This building is filled in nicely. A lot of Cougar fans hoping for a stop. Darius Coleman right at the marker. See if he has enough. Maybe a little bit short. Boy, this is going to be close.
Looks like they're going to give it to him, Brett. I'll tell you what, Southern's starting to work different aspects of this offense in. We saw the trick play the last drive to get the big chunk. 2 straight first downs. You never know. At some point, you got to see this team taking a shot down the field. They really like the matchup with Lee Doss.
Doss, the inside receiver to the left. Darius Coleman has nowhere to go. In fact, knocked backwards. Derek Matthews, the stop. Started the first 26 games at weak side linebacker, Kevin. He's moved to the inside. That's where Gibbs wants the strength, the inside of that defense, and he is the ringleader.
what separates linebackers and their ability to make tackles for loss. He had 17 a year ago. He sees it and he shoots the gap. If that offensive line doesn't do a good job of getting a hat on him, he's going to make 20 tackles tonight easy.
We had 126 last year. 2nd and 10 now for the Jags. Darius Coleman on the screen play. Individual efforts. Gets it into Houston territory. Joey Embu the stop, but not before the Jags get another first down.
This is an actual call, designed swing screen. Try to get the big fellas out in front of Darius Coleman. Good call on first down, keeps the chains moving. Like what Southern's doing on this drive.
Boy, big number 77, Dwayne Houston, had a nice block to spring that play. There's Willie Quinn again. Quinn trying to fight for a few more yards. He wouldn't go out of bounds. He picks up another first down. So Dre Joseph has this offense clicking now for Southern. Trayvon Stewart, the talented sophomore safety, makes the stop, but not before a gain of 12.
A lot of room. They're giving Willie Quinn, Lee Doss a lot of cushion right now, and surprised to see that. This is a veteran group in the Houston secondary. I thought that they would come in and try to challenge these receivers one-on-one. It's been more zone, more cushion. Maybe they'll tighten things up.
Joseph will locate Coleman. Coleman knocked down by Derek Matthews again. North Shore product, Houston Football Factory. You see Coleman, they'll pick up 8 yards on that play. Matthews in the middle of so much defensively for the Cougars.
We're going to call his name over and over again. They put him in a place to make a lot of plays, but his ability puts him all over the football field. A true sideline to sideline guy.
Jags like these 2nd and shorts. Pretty nifty move by Coleman to stutter step, pick up the first down. Malveaux tracked him down, but the Jags move the sticks one more time.
A lot of credit to Coleman. Look who's in the backfield again. Derek Matthews. To make that player miss, to make Derek Matthews miss, is a heck of an accomplishment. Darius Coleman starting to gain a little confidence.
Pocket crumbling on Joseph. He will locate Altman for the Southern touchdown, and the Jags are on the board.
Houston brings a zone blitz here, Brett. A lot of times when that doesn't get there, when you're going to pressure and they're able to pick it up. Great job by the Southern offensive line and running back picking that up. Altman runs across the field. Hardest thing to do in a zone defense is match crossing routes. Look at Dre Joseph. He's fired up. Fantastic drive by this Southern offense.
And Altman, the Chicago, Illinois native, puts Southern on the board. And the kick is no good. So the Jags get the touchdown, and we'll see it again. Samuel Altman had this position, and he gets the Southern touchdown.